Well, now there's people saying they will not watch a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving anymore because of the way Franklin is seated in a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. They don't like where he is seated at the table nor the seat he is in. Now, if you remember, if you've seen a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, you see Snoopy just goes to the garage that is full of all the things,
Right.
Charlie Brown's family was just like a lot of us.
The dog's wearing a chef hat, keep in mind.
Right.
And we're mad about
And he
this.
thinks he's a World War I pilot. Okay?
Right.
Let's not forget that.
Well, he pulls out a ping pong table that they convert into a table, and then just like anybody's garage, they just start grabbing chairs that are in there, and they don't match. None of the chairs match, maybe a couple of them. You can even see that Linus at the head of the table is some sort of rocking chair. You see that Sally's in a different chair as everybody. Charlie's in a different chair. Well, there's a chair that becomes to life that Snoopy has to wrestle, and it's kind of like a beach chair. And they're mad that Franklin has been put in that chair because it doesn't sit up to the table the way the others, and they don't like that he's seated on the side of the table by himself, and everybody else is on the other side, and Linus and Marcy are at the heads of the table. They think it's signifying some kind of dig at African Americans the way Franklin is being seated at Charlie Brown's table. What's often missed is that Charles Schultz was always ahead of his time. In the Christmas one, he's taking on commercializing Christmas, trying to remind us of what it truly is based on. Right. At Thanksgiving, he's also trying to go back and give you some historical why we have Thanksgiving. And many people are saying that Schultz was a trailblazer and was actually bucking the system at the time this came out because, as we know, this was in the middle of the civil rights movement, and he actually stood up and said we need to have an African-American character as part of the Peanuts. We don't have one, and he actually went against those who didn't want him to put a African-American character in the Peanuts. And now to suggest that somehow Charles Schultz is being racist, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're just an idiot. I mean, you're just wrong. I mean, how about looking at someone's own commentary and what they actually did and who they actually were, and not look at a cartoon and try to read something into something that's not there? If this is your big civil rights movement is where Franklin is seated at the cartoon table.
You're really helping the world.
I mean, boy, I tell you, you're making a difference. We got much bigger problems than this. We better tend to. See, look, all the chairs are different because they drug them out of
and they're all around the table right there.
Yeah, see, cartoons, if you'll watch, will get terribly inconsistent.
The dog is a chef, Rick.
Right, I know.
And he has a bird on the plate under.
We're trying to have a serious conversation about race, and the dog's a chef. You know what I mean?
It's a cartoon, guys. I think